This video is about the environmental impacts of global warming. First, let me talk about the melting of ice and glaciers. Glaciers and ice sheets are large, slow-moving pieces of ice that cover about 10% of the world's land area. Because of global warming, the temperature of the Arctic has been increasing in these 2 decades. Since it's becoming hotter and hotter, ice sheets become thinner and weaker, which is easier for it to melt. As ice surface is decreasing, the surface of water increases, which allows for greater absorption of solar radiation. More solar radiation being absorbed will accelerate warming, thus increasing the melting ice on land. So, what is its effects? First, fresh water shortage. Just over 2% of the water is fresh water that is fit for human use, and over 70% of this 2% make up the Earth's glaciers. Many on Earth depend on the melting water from glaciers for their freshwater supply. Areas that rely on the runoff from the melting of mountain glaciers are very likely to experience severe water shortages as the glaciers disappear. Second, the rise of sea level. Melting ice fasters the flow of ice into oceans, which causes the sea level to rise. A rising sea level will affect the coastal environments. Some land may also be lost. Third, the increase in flooding. Sea level rise increases coastal flooding from rainstorms because low areas drain more slowly as sea level rises. The second environmental impact is ocean acidification. Ocean acidification is the lowering of pH value of the ocean due to the carbon dioxide released from the burning of fossil fuels. Carbon dioxide, which is a kind of greenhouse gases, dissolve in and react with water to form carbonate acid. It also affects the coral reefs. Coral reefs are important to the marine system, which provide habitat for fish and many other marine species. However, they are very sensitive. They can't adopt the acidic ocean. As a result, the habitat of the creatures may be affected, and the food chain may be disturbed. The third impact is extreme weather. The extreme weather will become more frequent. Scientists say global warming is speeding up the cycling of water between the ocean, atmosphere, and land, resulting in more intense rainfall and drought at the same time across the globe. Let me give you two examples. First, drought. Water evaporates faster since it's hotter, and the land becomes drier in hot and dry areas such as Africa. Second, seasonal pattern. Winter is becoming shorter on average. Spring arrives earlier. Animals living in cool areas may face extinction if they cannot adopt the new environment. The fourth environmental impact is migration of birds. Firstly, for the migration of birds, global warming increases the length of bird migration, and this could affect certain species since longer distance mean the need of more energy reserves, and the birds may not be able to get them. Also, the birds may suffer in their travels when the weather-related environmental conditions are not in place in their usual times of the year. Moreover, the increased distance of migration could affect the survival of certain bird species. And if the number of those birds decreases, it will definitely affect the whole food chain and eventually bring disastrous effects to the nature. Besides, as said before, global warming also affects behavior of aquatic animals. Due to global warming, species migrate northward to cooler waters. For example, plankton was found in the North Atlantic, where it has not existed for at least 800,000 years. The fifth environmental impact is animal extinction. Under the threats of global warming, many kinds of animals are already at risk of extinction. And by the year of 2050, an estimated 25% of all plant and animal species will be threatened with extinction due to the rapid onset of extreme global warming. Thank you.